Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the brothers teaching the truth in sincerity. And Shalom to the few brothers and sisters supporting this ministry as well. And today I just want to get into this word, man. This philanthropist, because I've been bringing up this word a lot. But I just really want to go into it now because this is what you so-called white people are claiming that you are. You know what I'm saying? So I have the dictionary definition right here. I'm going to get into the etymology as well, but it says it's a noun, a person, or hold on.
Philanthropist.
Okay, that's how you pronounce it. So a person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. All right. Then it has the definition of philanthropy. It means the love of humanity in the sense of caring and nourishing. It involves both the benefactor in their identifying and exercising their values and the beneficiary in their receipt and benefit from the service or goods provided. Alright, I'm going to get the etymology definition, because this is what you so-called white people are claiming that you are. But if you take a look at your track record, saying the total opposite, man, and you have the whole world fooled because everybody thinks you're the good guys, and Jake, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're looked upon as the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Because they paint our face as the wicked. Maybe there might be a shooting in the city or whatever. They're quick to put Jake's face as the suspect, on the news and stuff like that. So that brainwashing of the people, they already assume that, so-called black man is the worst person ever. Stay away from him. Like society already has a preconceived notion on us based off the stupid media that they have, that works against us. Mind you, the so-called white man, he's doing all the wickedness in the earth, still doing wickedness, and nobody saying nothing about it. You know why? Because nobody sheds a light on it. You people don't know what's going on in this world, in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? But they're quick to call you guys the philanthropists. Oh, I'm a philanthropist. You're doing something for humanity. You're doing such a blessing to humanity. You guys are always saving the day, aren't you? But your track record speech says otherwise, man. And people who do their research, they know who the devil is, man. You so-called white people are the devil the Bible speaks of, the Edomites. Okay? And you guys have a tab to pay, man. So this is philanthropy. This is the Adam Online definition. Okay? From 1600, from late Latin, philanthropia, from Greek, philanthropia, kindliness, humanity, benevolence, love to mankind. All right, did you guys show love to the Native Americans when you guys came here on soil, on or so-called North American soil? No. Did you guys show love? You guys definitely didn't show love just to the southern tribe, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, when you put them on ships. All right, stacked like sardines. All right, force feeding them, knocking out their teeth. All right, having them shit, piss, period blood, all that stuff while they're in the ship for how many months? Throwing them overboard. Was that showing love? All right, but now all of a sudden, you guys are philanthropists now. Conveniently enough, you guys want to be philanthropists. You know? You guys are the devil, man. We see through that bullshit. To the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You know? But we got to call you out on that, man. Alright? From gods, men, or things. From philanthropos, adjective, loving mankind, useful to man. So what you did to the Native Americans, especially in the Latin tribes as well, taking over the Latin tribes, was that loving? All right, slaughtering them, Christopher Columbus. Okay, but conveniently enough, now you guys are philanthropists. From Phil, loving, see Philo, anthropos, mankind. See anthropo, originally in English in the late Latin form, modern spelling attested from 1620s. You know what I'm saying? So like, even throughout school, I remember I was in high school and they pushed this, they had this course that you had to take called Civics and Careers. And they pushed out philanthropy, and we had to go and do a research on a certain charity organization. And then what we do, we had to do our research on the charity organization, because this was a project that we had to do, and then we had to present it to the class. All right, and then whoever presented it the best would get a certain amount of money to give to that charity organization. You know, so just from young, they try and instill these things in our minds. It's a psychological warfare that they try and instill in our minds. All right, that you so-called white people are good. I remember my teacher in that same class. She's the devil, man, because we're talking about how the laws of the land were established. All right, she was teaching us this stuff, and she made note that how I guess she's a feminist or whatever, but she made note that women weren't allowed to vote, right? And she felt a way that so-called black men were able to vote before women in Canada. And she said, she was like, women weren't even allowed to vote. Even black people were allowed to vote. Blah blah blah. Like, she's made it in a negative light. So-called black, you know. She pointed out in a negative light, you know. And at the time I was in high school, that went over my head, but like I look back to it now. I'm like, yo, this woman's the devil, man. So we have devils teaching us, and they're so-called philanthropists, and all this bullshit this rhetoric that they're coming with, but it's all bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not here for nobody's benefit. That's just their little scapegoat. You know? So I just thought I had to bring this word to light. And I'm going to get into the scriptures to back this up, you know? This is Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. You know? This is what you so-called white people are trying to do, man. You guys are trying to escape the judgment, man. You guys think that you can right your wrongs by doing by giving money to charities, all right? But really, the money that you're giving to these charities is your way of doing tax evasions, man. You guys are the devil. You guys don't care for the well-being of others, man. You guys give money to you give money to where you want to give money, and also, a lot of you billionaire Edomites, you give money for the increase of viruses on the earth, for plagues and stuff like that. You know? So you guys don't care about the well-being of humanity. Alright? This is Psalms 58:3. Alright? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can't fool us with all this philanthropy talk that he's trying to come through with, you know? Your MO is clear, man. You guys are just the devil, so you trying to hide behind whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? But we see through that. Alright? This is Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Alright, so this is a prophecy that's gonna come to pass, man. Alright, so you so-called white people thinking that you're gonna sail off into the sunset and be philanthropists. Alright, you got another thing coming, man. That's real shit. Okay, Most High has it out for you, man. Okay, you guys should have thought about that when you touched Israel, man. The Lord's apple of his eye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I saw that to bring that out, and I hope people are edified. Shalom.